All right, everybody. If you hear that music, it says time to start the show. This is called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. Over 20 years ago, I started a radio show talking business, politics, and economics. We talk a lot about real estate because it is the engine of the economy for Maricopa County. And so we have a lot of real estate agents to be guests on our show. And we're very excited to have Vera. Vera, give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
Vera Oliveira. And I am with HomeSmart and in real estate for almost 34 years because God is good.
Excellent. And Melissa?
Melissa Figueroa. I'm with Guild Mortgage, and I've been in lending for 29 years.
Excellent. And then we've got on our title side, we got Laura.
Hi, I'm Laura Valenzuela. I've been in title sales and marketing for 36 years.
And escrow.
Hi, I'm Sandra Sias. I've been escrow title for going on 26 years.
So this is quite a team. And Vera, you were a guest on my show 10, 15 years ago.
Long time ago. Time goes by fast,
But
right?
I was so impressed by you that I remembered our interview. It was very touching because you really go out of your way to work with your people. Tell us a little bit about your business and how you work.
Well, everybody thinks that's me doing a great job. Now is the Lord bringing people in my way. I am so blessed to have clients that is referring to me over and over. Their families, their kids, their grandkids, and their co-worker. It's not me. It is the Lord. And it's second and third generation. Mostly right now is third generation.
You got the grandkids.
The Lord is good.
Now, what's interesting is that a lot of times people don't think that they can actually buy a house. Tell us some of the experiences you've had working with different people and how that kind of miracle comes together.
Well, usually people think, wow, they ask me, Doña Vera, is it time for us to buy a house or should we wait? And I said, wait for what?
I know.
Put more money in the pocket of the owners of their rents or something like that. And they usually think they can't afford, or because they heard from different people that they need to wait or they need to go with a hard money loan because they think it's the best way to go, or all kind of things. And people really what they need is, if the Lord says very clear, He will give the desires of your heart. Mm-hmm. So you have to work you have to plan your future, and you have to work on the details. And if you get in today and Melissa can't get the loan, well, the Lord will work in hers to give them the advice of what to do for the near future. But most of the time, the first thing is inviting the Lord in their lives, and they get much more comfortable after you pray with them, and later on, they're all thankful.
And here's the point also, you touched on that. Sometimes with buyers, they look at hard money. They don't even know it's hard money.
No, they do not.
And lenders, it's gotten better since everybody has to be licensed now, but for a long time, there was predatory stuff that was happening. Yeah. So, Melissa, how do you get a little bit closer? Tell us how you start with these people that sometimes they think that they can't qualify.
Well, definitely, I am one that educates, guides the client. It definitely starts from when Vera refers the client to me. She's so great about introducing them. We, go over their goals, their questions, and then most of them, like she said, are concerned or don't think that they are able to purchase a home. So I'm able to explain them, ask them the right questions, and then guide them into the right loan after I review credit, income, and verification of their whole file. I am a loan officer that cares deeply and believes everybody deserves to buy a home. And if I can't do it at the time that we're working on it, Vera and I know we put a lot of clients into homes a year down the road, 2 years down the road. And Vera is so great about keeping in touch with her clients. Again, a lot of them are family referrals. So they're clients for life.
Yeah.
And then
now you've also had situations where people didn't have a credit card. Tell us, this is so important because people think. You tell the story.
Yeah, thanks. You can buy
so
a home and you get a loan without credit. And we've done several of those here.
Just this year, we've done two.
Yeah.
that
And-
didn't have a credit.
And if you don't have credit, call us and I'll guide you on how to build credit. Or can you buy the home now with not having credit if possibly you have a co-signer or another party on the loan that has credit? So there are some really unique ways of doing it and still being traditional financing, not hard money with with higher rates.
And you said using utility bills, cell phone. Tell us, this is so cool. Get in the nitty gritty of this because I didn't even, and by the way, we've been doing this a long time. So tell the story about give us specific alternates.
Okay, yeah. So on a conventional loan, you can put as little as 3% down if you're a first-time home buyer. And if one borrower has credit and the other borrower, if there's two borrowers on the loan, does not have credit, you can provide 2 alternative credit reference letters. They can be, like you mentioned, utility, car insurance, rent, if you have that, gym membership, anything you've been paying on for at least 12 months. So you have to have 2 non-traditional credit reference letters, APS, SRP, anything like that. However, if the borrower does not make more than 50% of the income on the loan, so the main borrower has credit and makes majority of the income, and the co-borrower that doesn't have credit makes less than 50%, you don't even need alternative credit reference letters.
You got it.
And this is all on a conventional 3% down loan. So with standard current market rates.
And
With 5,000 towards the
we got it.
buyer's down payment.
Yeah, this is a federal. You only have this program.
Correct.
Tell the audience about that.
Yeah. So Guild Mortgage, the company I've worked for, we are a true mortgage bank. We're local. We're in 49 states, but we do the loans in-house and we service the loans, meaning you make your monthly payment to us directly. So with that said, because we're a bank, we have some incentives for first-time home buyers that other banks do not. One being on a conventional 3% down payment loan, Guild Mortgage will gift the buyer $5,000 off their down payment.
Without paying back.
Yeah, you don't have to pay it back.
No, it's a gift. It is not repayable. They sign a form that says we're gifting you $5,000 at closing.
So this is so exciting. Now, everybody, and we're going to repeat this over and over because everybody needs to understand, buy a house now, because if you wait, look what's happened.
Yes.
I know. We actually have a couple clients that was waiting to see if, do you remember that gentleman? Where they were waiting to have the interest rate go down or the house is going down. We're talking about 3 or 4 years ago. And right now, the house that he could buy for 200 something now is 300 something.
Yeah.
Is still not what he was looking for.
Yeah,
Yes.
excellent.
And just to share with you all, if you end up being able to buy a home now and rates go down, we're your bank. We're going to refinance you. We're going to waive our lender fees. We're going to take great care of you and get you a lower rate, but you already own the home.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
great.
exactly.
Now let's talk about marketing when it comes to how you help some of the agents. Tell us about what you do, Laura.
Yes, well, it's just been a wonderful journey being in this industry for as many years as I've been doing it.
I can
I think
testify
you and
to
I
that.
did things years ago, didn't we? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And so basically, I meet with agents, and that's how I met Vera almost 25 years ago, and came together, I feel very organically and very naturally. It was meant to be. It was in the cards, and we forged a very a brilliant, very robust friendship over all these years. But my specialty is seeing the person for the unique being that they are, and unpacking and pushing out the message of their uniqueness and helping them identify what they want to be known for and spreading the word in a very authentic, genuine way.
Yeah. And that's important because you help the agent communicate, market, and spread the word so you can pull in more success. Now let's swing over to Sandra. Let's talk about how you gather the information in escrow. A lot of people don't understand. First of all, you're a disinterested third party,
Correct.
and you help pull the contract together. Tell us what you do.
So a lot of people don't know what title and escrow
Right.
are when they hear about it and they don't understand. So we are the third distributed party working with buyer, seller, everybody involved in the transaction. But we gather the information from our agents, right? So when they come to us and Vera sends me a contract, she gives me all the upfront information. Then we contact the parties, let them know, hey, this is who we are, this is what you're going to be getting, and we walk them through the transaction because we're the last people they see through the entire transaction. So we need to make that experience great for them because sometimes it's a long road and they're frustrated and they're tired and a lot. So when it comes to us, we really have to nail it and make sure that we're explaining documents correctly. When they just emails, I mean, they get a bunch of initial title commitments. They don't know what a title commitment is. So we have to explain that to them. So, I mean, that's a big part of our job is explanation and teaching them education. So we're there to do that.
And you take the time to go piece by piece, paper by paper, because
Absolutely.
sometimes it's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
And people are going, whoa, 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 what am I doing here? So you take the time to help them understand what it is. They can take a deep breath and work right through it.
Absolutely. And we let them know, you know, if you're going to receive A, B, C, and D. If you have questions, call me because it's a lot. The thing you have to fill out, all information, and they do. So that is, you know, I love doing that for my clients. I mean, my team loves doing that because we know it's not an easy process. We try to make it as easy as possible, but it's a lot of information in a month and a half that they're having to absorb. So we are there to just support them through that.
And Vera, you like to go to those because you take pictures and have balloons and celebrate. Tell us what you do.
yes.
Tell us what you do at the
Well,
closing.
number one, that when the client comes with me the first time at the office, usually it's so beautiful. Usually comes the mother, the father, sometimes the grandparents
Everybody.
with them, the whole family. So it's really, really beautiful. And I give them the cards of the mortgage company.
The team.
Yes, I put the cards and everything, and I tell them, you're going to hear from her. Put their number and
Your phone.
email address, all your information on your phone because this is the one that's going to give you the loan. And once you get the information from Melissa, we will be working on it together. You don't understand something, call me. If you need a translation on anything, do a three-way call, and Melissa will do it.
Let's get a phone number. How can people reach you?
602-292-4428.
One more time.
602-292-4428.
Melissa.
Melissa, 602-620-3012.
One more time.
602-620-3012.
$5,000 for free right there, Laura.
Yes, my number is 602-300-9324.
One more time.
602-300-9324.
And Sandra, for the best escrow ever.
623-334-5009.
You don't call yourself very often. One more time.
And
623.
hearing all their numbers, I got confused.
623.
623-334-5009.
Thank you. Everybody, stay tuned, everybody. We're going to do a break, come back, and we're going to finish our conversation here. Again, you missed something, 123bz.com. We'll put you in touch. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're going to tell stories, okay? And when you tell a story, you give enough information so it becomes a theater of the mind. So you're not going to mention their name, but a young married couple, single person.
No, I'm not going to mention their name.
No, but the
No.
point is, tell us, their background, what they were looking